Okay, any pains or injuries before we start? Sore neck, okay. So when we do our opening stretches, go easy, don't overdo anything. All right, good day everyone. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live at 50 Regent in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as information on my hybrid classes, both in person at 50 Regent as well as through Zoom. Payment is through ubindi.com. There are buttons that you can hit at the website, simhayoga.com. If you happen to be watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay me through Venmo and PayPal, and all the information is on the bottom of the video. If you're working with any kind of special conditions, injuries, etc., please make sure that you modify as you need. Skip poses altogether. Today's class is open flow. It is a level 1, level 2. Let's sit up tall, palms face up, and fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. With eyes closed, lips touching, start to center the breath. Let your inhales even out with your exhales. Let the mind start to quiet. Ujjayi breath whenever you're ready. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call a response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Hustan, Katopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Vihyandraha, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up, fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side, elongate through the left side of the neck. Jenny, switch hands. Yep, there you go. And then take the chin toward the right shoulder. Continue to pull gently to the back of the head. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right side. And then the chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand. Chin toward the chest. Make circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back, opposite side. Roll it center. Take a few more rounds at your own pace. Chin back to center and pause. And then take in the opposite direction. And come back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating the feet. Hands supporting to either side and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in. Roll out. Draw in. Take outer rotation, circling the ankles. Come back to center, switch them around. And back to center again, cross your shins, opposite shin on top, the other crossing of the legs. Raise the arms up high to extend, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up to center, exhale, other side. Back to center again, legs forward, forward fold. Draw back up, swing the legs back behind you, down dog, and start to pedal out the legs. All right, come back to stillness in your down dog. Raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the right knee in toward the nose, around the spine. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Re-extend the right leg, step this forward, warrior one. On the exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle, right hand inside the foot, left arm up to the sky. Side angle. Inhale, take it all the way back up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose and round. Kick it up again. Open up the hips, bend the left knee. Re-extend the left foot, step it forward. Warrior one. On the exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose, 2 times. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, right knee in. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. This time, right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. Take the left hand to catch your right wrist, extend up and side bend to your left. So this is your right side stretch. Take it back to center, switch hands. Right hand catching your left wrist, pull up, extend, and side bend to the right for the left side stretch. Take back up to warrior one, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand to inside the foot, left palm facing down and reach forward. So lean, reach your left arm forward to the front of the room, extending forward. Yes, there you go. Right, with the arm straight up, it's a regular side angle. Extended side angle is with the arm extending forward. Inhale, come up, reverse. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Right hand to top of the shin or to the floor, left arm straight up. Inhale all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose, 2 times. Kick it up. Left knee in toward the nose. This time, kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee to the outside of the left arm and touch. Kick it back up, three-legged dog, step the left foot forward, warrior one. Right hand, catch your left wrist, extend up, side bending to the right. Take it back to center, switch hands, extend, side bending to your left. Take it back up to vertical, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extend it, side angle. So left hand inside the foot, right palm facing down and reach forward. Extend it, side angle. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle pose. Left hand can go to top of the shin to modify or directly to the floor, right arm straight up. Inhale all the way up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one rest. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee toward the nose. 3 times. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in. Kick it up. Open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside of the right arm. 2 times. Kick it up. 3-legged dog. Right knee to outside of the right arm. Kick it up. This time, knee comes into twist and touch your left arm. Opposite arm. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Bend your right elbow. Left hand to the right elbow. Side bend to your left. Side bend to your left. Take it back up. Re-extend. Bend your left elbow. Right hand to left elbow. Side bend to the right. All right, so with the bent elbow position, it's a little bit more intense into your shoulder joint than the first round. Come back to center. Release. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace. Lift up. Draw back for the back bend. Bow forward. Devotional warrior. Take it back up. Warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the right leg, extended triangle. So again, right hand to top of the shin out to the floor. Left palm facing down and reach forward to a diagonal. Celine, reach forward again. Yep, there you go. Take a half bind, left hand behind you, stack your shoulders. Then bend the right knee, coming into a half bound side angle. Keep stacking. Now you may stay here in a half bind. If you have the full bind, you can dip your right shoulder lower, wrap the right arm underneath to catch the other hand, and then take the bind. So if your shoulders are tight, you may not be able to get that. That's okay. All right, release, come back up, reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose, 3 times. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside the left arm, 2 times. Kick it up. Left knee outside the left arm. Kick it up. This time, knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Kick it up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Bend your left elbow. Right hand to left elbow. Side bending to the right. Take it back to center. Extend, switch arms. Bend your right elbow, left hand to right elbow, side bend left. Take back up, release, wrap the hands back behind you, but take the other thumb on top, gaze up. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Take it all the way up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Extended triangle, right palm facing down and reach forward. So you can modify the hand to the shin, that's an option. Half bind, right arm up and behind you, let your shoulders stack. Keep the half bind, bend your left knee. This becomes a half bound side angle. So again, you are welcome to stay here in the half bind if your shoulders are tighter. If you're able to dig your left arm underneath and behind you to catch the other hand, then take the full bind. On the inhale, come all the way up, reverse. And then hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Come forward into your plank. Lower the knees down. Sit down on your heels. Reaching your arms forward. Left hand to the right shoulder. Right arm on the underside. Walk your hands as close towards the center line as possible. So using the fingers to the upper back and press into the flesh. And then inhale, lift into back bend. On the exhale, round the mid and upper back and point the elbows toward the floor and toward the ribs. So this helps you to spread your upper back. Inhale, release. Reach your arms forward, hands together, interlace, and press your palms forward. Lift up for back bend. On the exhale, reach forward, round the mid and upper back. Lift back up, side bend. Right hand to the floor, left arm overhead. Take it back up, side bend to the left. Take it back up, walk the hands forward, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Hold that, 5, 4. Come higher up on your left tiptoes, round the back even more. 2, 1. Kick the right heel up. Step the right foot forward, crescent moon. Left knee comes down to the floor. Untuck the back toes. Walk your hands to the top of the thighs. And then lunge your hips forward into your quad stretch. And then once you're nice and stable, press your hands into your thighs to lean the upper torso back. Make sure when you're looking upwards, you're looking at an angle with your torso. The back of the neck stays long. Now, once you have that settled, then you're ready to take your arms up, Venus Mudra. Let's stretch the neck a little bit today. Take your thumbs to the occipital ridge, which is the ridge of the skull. Interlace your fingers behind you. Let the elbows go wide. With your thumbs, pull upwards. So you're lengthening the neck and then lean back. So there's a nice broadening of your shoulders, of your pectorals, as well as lengthening of your cervical spine. Start to release, half split, hands to either side of the right foot, tuck the left toes under, shift your hips over your left knee. So I want a vertical left thigh. Flex your right foot, inhale, lengthen your spine, exhale, fold for the right hamstring stretch. All right, step the right foot back down, hands to either side. Raise your left knee in a low lunge. Let's twist. Left hand stays down, right arm up to twist. Extended revolve, right palm to face down and reach forward. So you're getting lengthy through that right side of the arm, shoulder, and the torso. The left leg is reaching back in opposition. Half bind, right hand behind you. Stack a little bit more. Revolve half moon. Take the gaze to the floor. Reach your left hand forward about a foot. Tip forward to balance and twist. Stay strong on the right leg. Take the gaze to the floor. You're going to start to stand up on the right leg. And switch directions. Left knee comes in. Right hand to outer left knee, left arm back. You can also take the right hand to outer left foot, extend forward, and twist. All right, so you can grab the knee instead. Yeah. Now that's difficult, right? You don't have to raise so high. You can just take the outer leg this way. All right, so it all depends on your flexibility, if you can even take the hand to knee or hand to foot. All right, square back, step the left foot down chair. Exhale, dive forward. Take 3 breaths here in a forward fold. Letting the hands support to the floor or to your shins, whatever you can hold on to. Now, if you need to bend your knees a little bit because you have tight hamstrings, tight lower back, that's fine. But if you have a good amount of flexibility, you want to get into the stretch, really lengthen out the legs and fold. Use your hands to the floor for resistance and press your fingertips against the floor. Transitioning back, you can take a yogic squat or you can take a crow pose. Hands come forward about 1.5 feet, shoulders width. Bend the arms back, knees to back to arms. Gaze slightly forward and tip forward. If you can balance, pick your balance. If you can't, maybe you can just keep your toes on the floor and work on strengthening your arms and shoulders. If neither one of those are options that are available to you, you can take yogic squat. Svetlana, since you're so tall, you're going to need more than 1.5 feet. Let's go 2 feet. And rather than looking down, I want you to look slightly forward. And then from there, shift the entire body forward like that and see if we can lift your feet. Good. Good. Almost there. Bend your elbows a little bit more. Okay. All right. Let's begin to make your way back. So you can walk it back, you can jump it back with chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose and round, holding it there. 3, to 5. 4, come higher up. 3, 2, 1. Kick it up. Step the left foot forward, crescent move. Right knee comes down, untuck the toes. Hands to top of the thighs, and lunge your hips forward. So get into the structure of the pose. And then once you have a good base, nice and solid, getting into the quads and the hips, right? Press your hands into your thighs, lean the upper torso back. So you're gently starting to look forward and upwards, right? But you want the back of the neck to stay supported. So you're not looking straight up and crunching the neck, but you're looking forward and going in through the back bend from the upper back and mid back. Once you're set, Venus Mudra. And then let's take the occipital ridge again, your thumbs to the occipital ridge, interlace your fingers, let the elbows draw out, and then lean back, pulling upwards through your thumbs against the occipital ridge. And that'll give you a nice sense of lengthening through your cervical spine. A nice broadening of your chest and opening of the underside of your shoulders. And start to release, half split, Hands to either side of the left foot, tuck the right toes under, shifting the hips back to line up over the right knee. So the right thigh should be vertical. Hands to either side for support. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step that left foot back down. Walk your hands forward. Low lunge. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the right knee. Twisting. Right hand stays down. Left arm up to twist. Extended revolve. Left palm to face down and reach it forward. Half find it. Left arm up and behind you. Revolve half moon. Gaze to the floor. Walk your right hand forward about a foot. Tip forward to balance. So right hand, left foot for the balance. And twist. All right, we're going to take this shape, rotate it 90 degrees to stand up. So keep the gaze to your floor for balance. Then bend your left knee a little bit so that you can shift the weight to your left foot and start to stand up. Draw the right knee in. Once you're steady, then left hand to the outer right leg, outside of the right foot to extend. Right arm back to counterbalance. Once you're nice and steady, you can start to take the gaze looking back. Square back center, step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Standing forward bend. This time, let's separate your feet about max width, and then coming forward with a slightly different position, and go into the forward fold. And then your option again, taking another crow pose, yogic squat, or just work on the crow pose with your toes on the floor. Actively leaning forward to bear weight into your arms and your shoulders. Lana, let's see if you can work on taking one foot off first, then switch. And then when you're ready to take it forward, maybe both feet. One foot at a time will give you a better sense, yeah? Keep working on it. When you're ready, walk back, jump back, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Lizard, inhale, right heel up. Step the right foot forward to the outside of the right hand. So you have two choices here. If your hips are pretty flexible, pretty open, you can keep the right toes pointing straight forward. However, if your hips are tight, you might want to turn the toes out, the foot out, and the right thigh out at an angle. Once you have that set, walk your hands forward about a foot and see if you can lower your forearms. If you cannot, you can keep your arms extended. All right, everyone, take the left knee down. Once you have the support of the left knee, everyone turn the right toes out to right side. Start with your twist here. With your left hand to the floor, lift the left elbow. Bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand, grab the foot. Once you have the foot, kick the foot away from you and twist to the right. Now this is pretty easy for you. Then you can go further. If this is good enough, stay here. If you're going further, left forearm down, and that'll go a little bit deeper for you. Rough on the knees. Yeah, so if that's the case, maybe just stay here. Right? If you're not able to bind either, that's okay. Just reach your toes back and work on twisting. Sorry. All right, let's break. Let's come out. Hands to the floor, turn the right toes back forward, and then tuck the left toes under and lengthen over the right leg this time. So yeah, if that was really rough for your knees, on the second side, you can double up your mat or triple up your mat. All right, so we're working on right hamstrings now. So breathe into the lengthening of the right leg progressively with every breath. Maybe feel yourself sinking in a little bit deeper. All right, bend the right knee, palms flat. Step the right foot back, down dog. Walk it out. Second side, left leg up. Step the left foot forward to the outside of the left hand, lizard. So, again, take the same variation. Either left toes pointing straight forward or turn the left toes out, left thigh out, turns out as well. Walk your hands forward about a foot and then lower your forearm. All right? Right knee comes down. Now, for those of you who need the extra padding, you might want to lift the torso up, roll the mat right side towards center. You can double up like that. Or if you need more than that, just get up and do something like that, and I'll give you a lot more cushioning. All right? So, wherever you are, however you need the extra padding, start with the higher position. Lift the torso up, bind the left hand to right foot, and kick the foot away from you. Left hand, right foot. So Jenny, if you want, walk your right hand in even closer. And then the foot goes out to the side. Yes. Once you bind, then you can rotate it back and then readjust your right hand. There you go. So if for Nicole, maybe if you walk the left foot in closer toward your knee, walk it in. Yeah, there you go. Take the right hand back down again, right hand. Yeah, and then reach for your left. Any better? Okay, so you can now take the right hand to your left knee and be in a higher position. Right hand to your left knee, yeah. And then that way you can still pull to stretch, but you're in a higher position so that it's a little less demanding on flexibility. All right, so in other words, right, for those of us who are finding it difficult to reach back to grab the foot, right, you can, right, once you're in a higher position, just stay here and twist. Right? Even if that is difficult, you can maybe just go here and twist. And all of that will eventually keep adding up to more flexibility. All right, let's start to break. Lift back up. Turn the left toes back forward. So your hands are to the inside of the left foot. Tuck the right toes under and looking to lengthen the left hamstring. So if having your feet really wide is very difficult, walk your feet in a little bit. All right? So those are slight adjustments that you can make. Like Jenny better, right? Good. It's all about adjusting the poses, right? So oftentimes when we transition from one pose to the next, depending on your flexibility, right, and what your reach is, you might need to adjust some things. So you can't always just stay from where you started from. You have to either shorten or widen. One more breath. And then bend the left knee, ground the palms, step the left foot back, and coming back to down dog, or take a vinyasa of chaturanga up dog, down dog. You can't hear me? Okay. Can you hear me now? Yes?
Can you say something again?
Yes, I hear you now.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got down several minutes ago, and
Okay.
I think with you about.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So I'll just leave it off at this point. And you can hear me, right? Okay. I'll let Sandra know. Thank you. And step. The left foot forward, low lunge. Right foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Rise up, chair. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee, tree pose. Sole of the right foot and the left leg. And coming up to tree. You can step the foot above the knee joint or below the knee joint, right? So sometimes the tights are a little bit slippery, right? So if you're finding a difficult time, I like to then take the toes to the floor, the right toe mound, and that will at least give me some shifting of weight to the left leg, but still be able to balance. If you are taking additional variations, you might want to go sideways to the right side for the side bend. Perhaps some of you might want more hip flexibility. You can take half lotus in a standing position. You can take the half lotus in a forward folding position. Right? Those are nice options, and if you have anything else, you can take anything else. Alrighty, let's break. Arms up. Draw the right knee forward. Step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Let's take 3 breaths here, letting the legs recover. Second side, bend the knees, rise up, chair. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Open up the left knee to the side. Sole the foot to the inner right thigh, above or below the knee joint, and then arms up when you're ready. And if you took additional variations, make sure you repeat. So some of those variations could be side bending, half lotus, top of the left foot to your hip crease. You can stay standing vertically, or you can work to forward fold. And let's come back. Arms up, left knee forward, step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Forward hold. Bend the knees, come up chair. Stepping on the left foot, Shiva Nataraj, dancing Shiva. Draw the right heel back, right hand reaching forward. Notice that the palms are facing the left side and the thumb is facing up. Keep that right hand in that orientation. Do not allow your hand to turn, okay? So same orientation, just slowly sweep it back in order to grab the inside of the foot. When you take the arm in that way, your right shoulder is in an outer rotation, which is the correct position. As you lean forward, kick back. Shiva Nataraj, dancing Shiva. All right, so if leaning forward too much really throws you off, then stay more vertical, right? So leaning forward only if you can balance. All right, let's break, come back up. Step the rest foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Let's take 3 breaths in the forward fold. Again, letting the legs recover. Allowing your lower back to also come into the forward fold as an opposition to your back bend. Second side, bend the knees, rise up, chair. Stepping on the right foot, draw the left heel back, left hand forward. Palms are facing the right side of the room, thumb is facing up, keep that left hand in that orientation. Methodically reach it back without turning the hand and grabbing the inside of the foot, right arm forward. All right, so starting with a more vertical line. As you lean forward, slowly counterbalance by kicking back. So Jenny, grab the inside of the foot. Yes. As you fall out, take a breath and come back in. 2 more breaths. All right, begin to break. Square back to center, step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Bend the knees, rise up chair. Lengthen out the legs. Turn to the right and walk your feet wide into straddling forward bend, hands to the hips. So when you check your feet, right, you want to turn your toes in just a little bit and the heels are a tad wider. Hands to the hips, lift up for the back bend. Exhale, come forward, straddling forward bend. Let the hands come to floor for support. So once you have the support, re-lengthen to realign, get the legs straightened as much as you can, and then gently bending at the elbows, hinging at the hips to draw forward. Try to keep a more neutral spine as you draw forward. Let's walk the hands over to the left and fold over the left leg. Now, if you want more resistance, you can take the right hand to the outer left ankle and pull toward that left leg. So go easy on the left hamstring. Walk it back to center, go over to the other side, left hand to outer right ankle, and pull toward that right leg. Walk it back to center. I'll give you 5 more breaths in the forward fold. So with your hands supporting, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Here's your option for those of you who like additional variations. You can stay here. You can go for inversions if you have an inversion practice. If you have an arm balance practice, you can take anything else you want. So if you like your crow pose and you want to take another chance at your arm balance, you can set up your arms and then try again. Right? If you have a headstand practice and want to take a headstand, you can do that. Forearm stand, handstand. Alrighty. Walk your hands back in. Shift your toes and turn your heels in. So you're in kind of like the sumo squat kind of position. Bend the knees, but you drop a little bit. So your thighs are roughly about parallel to the floor. Then lift the head and the upper back. Think a neutral spine. So there's a lot of activity happening in your quads, in your glutes, in your inner hips, inner thighs as well. Now once you're nice and stable, arms out to the side. Reach your arms forward and lift the torso about halfway. Lengthen out all the way. Lift up to vertical, turn the toes back to neutral, and then tip it slightly back for back bend. Come back to neutral, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, broaden your shoulders, lean back for back bend. Exhale, forward fold here. Now if that's really tight for your shoulders, you can always grab opposite elbows and come forward this way. Now just make sure whether you're interlacing your fingers or grabbing opposite elbows, which is your dominant side, which is on top, which is on bottom. Because when we come back up, we're going to switch arm positions or finger positions. So make sure you take note now. Bend the knees, lift the upper torso, lean back, rise up nice and easy, releasing the hands, reach your arms out and up. Once you have the arms up, lean it back slightly for back bend. Come back to neutral. Wrap the hands back behind you. Take the other thumb on top or the other arm on top when you grab opposite elbows or opposite forearms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward once again. Starting to release, bend the knees, lift the head and the upper back, rise all the way up, releasing the hands. Reach out and up, extend, release your arms alongside, walk your feet in together, turning back forward again, walk towards the front of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, dive forward. Making your way back, walk back, jump back, chaturanga, down dog. Inhale, left heel upper pigeon. Left knee in toward the nose. Land the shin to the floor. Angle out the left knee, left thigh out to the side. Inch your right knee further back. Make sure your hips are nice and level. And then once you're set, make your way forward, forward fold. So Jenny, angle out the left thigh. Further to the left side. Yes. You can do that if you want. Now, if this is very easy for you, right, the foot closer to the groin, you can go deeper by moving your shins more parallel to the front of the mat, but then you do need to flex your foot. Then this is going to be much more demanding on the hips. Square off and forward. Right? So just to clarify, for those of you taking pigeon, right? So the way I like to teach pigeon is this. When the foot is close to groin, right? I don't like when I line up the knee with the hip because when this is a more linear line like this, when I fold forward, I tend to fall off to the side and I tip to the side and I end up taking my pigeon like this with my hips. That's not what I want. What I want is my hips to be like this. So when I take my thigh and I angle it off to the side, I'm actually balancing on a triangle. This squares me off to center so that when I come forward, my thigh is out of my way of the belly and then my hips are squared, right? So that's what I want whenever I take my pigeon pose. My hips should be level to the floor, perhaps my thigh out of the way so that I can get more depth out of the pose. Because if my thigh is in the way, I've stopped here. I have more to go. I angle out to side, I can get a lot flatter, right? So dual purpose here. I'll give you about 5 more breaths. For those of you who like your variations, you can come up for your pigeon in mermaid, grabbing the right foot with your right hand and taking a back bend. If you like to stay in the forward fold and twist to one side, you can thread the needle, twist to your left with the outer right arm, outer right shoulder to the floor as you twist to your left. Now I think Svetlana can reach back with your left hand to grab the right big toe. Left hand, nope. You had it right. And then, nope, not that foot, the other foot. Bend your elbow, yes, grab that foot. Yes, and then you want to grab your toe from this direction. And then you want to stack a little bit more. Okay, so you have long limbs. It's easier to make those connections. If you're more flexible, it's easier to make those connections. All right, let's start to break. Release, lift the torso back up, walk your hands back in. Tuck the right toes under for down dog and walk it out. All right, second side, right leg up, right knee in toward the nose. Land that shin to the floor. So this is where you measure out. You're on the top of the right shin, pointed toe position, right knee, right side, angles out to side, 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your left knee further back, untuck the toes, walk your hands back, elongate through the spine, feel for pelvis that's level. Once you're set, walk your hands forward, forearms down. You can make pillows with the hands and rest your forehead. All of those are good options. And for those of you who took additional variations, go ahead, work on that. Alrighty, let's break. Walk your hands back in. Lift the torso. Tuck the left toes under and pressing it back to down dog. Pedal out the legs. And when you're ready, walk your feet forward towards your hands and take the feet down. Extend the legs forward, arms out to either side to help you to lay onto your back. Recline twisting. Draw the left knee in, left arm out to a T, and twist to the right. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, twist the other direction. And then back to center again. Hug both knees in. Just bringing your body back into symmetry, hugging the knees in. Once you're nice and neutral, feeling pretty even, then step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, Shavasana, find a relaxation. The feet are separated, toes are turned out. Palms face up, eyes are closed, and let everything go. And begin to draw the breath back in. Start to move the fingers and the toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite direction. Gently rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep. Let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Ah. Hands together in prayer. Bowing forward, sealing in the practice. You now come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. And thank you for joining my practice today. My name is Stephen Chang. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my hybrid classes here at 50 Regent in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey, as well as on Zoom. Payment is through ubindi.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay me through Venmo and PayPal, and the payment instructions are on the bottom of the video. Again, all of this is on my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you. Be well.